blood. It comprises the second mystery of the island. Because of it, the royal blood, in the land of the great Rhea, the divine royal coup, had been plotted. The shift of female rule to the male. It sufficed only to find a proper bride, not here of course, but from beyond the sea, beyond the southern Libyan Sea. And so, instead of the captivating but bloodthirsty local priestesses of the goddess, Zeus, in the guise of a bull, brings a bride of Phoenician blood, Europa, a princess of an ancient royal lineage, on his own back, here, towards the southern coast of Crete. Now, as a result of his innovation, the island is endowed with a new dynasty, unfettered kings, unsubservient to their wives. This is how its beginning looks. The sovereign, freed from female tyranny, comes down onto the shore, snatches the bride, and rushes with her to the palace. But he does not deliver her as far. Passion overwhelms the thunder on the way. There's only enough patience until at Gorton, and here, under the shade of the plane tree, by the fresh spring, it happened. The mystery of the sacred marriage. They say Zeus was an absolute ego. This is how the great patriarchal revolution occurred. The island of women received a continuous line of men kings, and we received a beautiful tale about the bull and the abducted Europa. But still, what is it that had changed in the sacred marriage of the king and the queen? It seems that on the surface, everything is still the same as before. The same royal couple on the throne, the wife, the mother of lands, and the bull of her people, the husband and fellow sovereign, together with her. Yes, the abducted bride had remained the goddess, but she no longer had chosen her bridegroom. Since that time, the man took her according to his will. And now, he's the self-willed one. Now his descendants will rule the island. 3 sons were born by Europa to Zeus: Minos, Rhadamanthys, and Sarpedon. With Minos' name, the legendary period of Crete's history will be called the Minoan. And what about Zeus? Zeus, as always, washes his hands and bifurcates. One leaves the dominion of the island, becomes the head of the Greek Olympus, and continues to subdue women's hearts, whereas the local god Zon, that king and leader who was born and raised on Crete, naturally dies. Here, among these rocks, on the sacred mountain, Euctus, as the island dwellers had called it, the local residents view the profile of their Zeus in it, and in the cubical clods of rocks, they view his grave, a temporary refuge, until the next birth or coming of a god or a man, a bull. That mystery and everything that is known about her are the myths of the northern conquerors, the Achaeans and Dorians. The written language of the ancient Cretans has not been deciphered, hence the beautiful of the palace frescoes of Knossos remain mute for us. Only the singing of birds, the splashing of dolphins, and the roar of leopards and bulls spread out over the ruins. Mute are the kings and servants, the priestesses and the warriors, the white ladies and the red lords. Who are they? What are they doing here? Are they diverting themselves, resting, or participating in a complex religious ceremony? A bloody rite? For 3.5 millennia, the stones are silent. The labyrinth, is it the palace itself, the twisting underground vault under it, or a symbol? Who have lived in it? The Minotaur? A bloodthirsty monster or a common bull brought for sacrifice to the moon? And on the whole, is this a royal residence? And what if Knossos is a huge temple, a religious complex with its entire household? A temple estate, a temple city, with supplies of oil, grain, and wine. In other words,